Another live stream. So, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. As you can see, we got Walker with us tonight.
Ew.
Okay, have you noticed that they changed yet again? They changed the layout of the upper buttons.
I try to ignore those. That's a little above my pay grade.
Do you want to do Rumbles or Battle Royale?
Rumbles.
Okay, so literally in two nights ago when I last played COD, it would go play, weapons, battle pass, operators, challenge, barracks, and store. And now it's back to the old way where battle pass was right by uh, the store. Also, apparently there's a tier cell, so it's cheaper apparently. I'm going to test this out. Oh, whoa. So for me to buy the 75 levels I need to max out, instead of being 10,800, it's only 7,200. And unfortunately, I
So,
can't check how much actual money that is without, uh,
yeah.
pulling up the PlayStation Store, which would actually give the stream a blue screen for a bit. Fortunately, not. I almost said unfortunately, but fortunately, not the blue screen of death. Just a blue PlayStation loading. So
Yeah, still. I would offer to do it myself, but I had no clue if mine would be even close to the rank that yours is.
I
Mainly
was
because
just
you
wanting to
focused
see.
on, eh,
I just want to see what's 1 to 1 how. So for 7,000, let's say just 7,500 COD points, how much American dollars is that? Also, I see that I have two people
normally what
watching.
they,
How are you guys doing?
it's us. Normally
Ah,
the way that they do it is they try and increase the amount of COD points it is relative to how much you get, so that way if you're buying, it's like, oh, it's $4, but
it's better
it's
to
like,
buy the more expensive version than the cheap
mm,
version because you get more bang for your buck. Also, I
and
just shot a dude.
if you see the most successful games with microtransactions, it's because they separate uh, the actual currency, like American currency and in-game currency, the most. Like if you look at Clash of Clans, you see that you don't just buy gold, you buy gems to buy gold, and that's because the further away your currency is, or the real currency is from the in-game currency, the more people are likely to buy.
Hmm. But also with Clash of Clans, you can buy or you can get gold and elixir and whatnot just by waiting and leveling up your tiers. The gems are the harder ones to get, which, if I'm not mistaken, they did actually add in a
Gem mine.
separate. There is a gem mine that you can get. It's very slow, and it is also has a very low storage cap. So you could be off for a week, but still get them same amount of gems if you checked overnight. It could only hold let's say, I don't know because I haven't played Clash of Clans in forever, but let's say the max storage of one of the gem mines were uh, 5 gems. You're offline for a week, you get 5 gems. You're offline for, let's say, a day, you get 5 gems.
And that's
And
to encourage. It's actually quite a
that's to
brilliant strategy.
encourage people to keep coming back.
Yes,
Like,
it was just quite a brilliant strategy because you're probably not going to lose that much money because it's so slow, but they're still getting people to come back more frequently, which is, in my opinion, just absolutely brilliant. Crap.
yes, and that's also kind of why, like, game updates are so big, because they, like Call of Duty, they have big updates, and that's because they want you to download their game and take up storage space as they can without being too ridiculous. Like before people really hey, this is too big of a storage, because they want you to delete other games or remove it from your system so that you're primarily focused on playing their game alone.
That's kind of, actually, that's really smart.
It is a good.
Um,
It's technically a little bit. It's a decent strategy if you're a video game company. You
or
want
you can do
people.
the reverse strategy, have your games be super compressed like they are on the Switch.
What?
Games on the Switch are more compressed, so that way they'll be able to be mobile, and you can download them on your Switch without taking
Yeah.
up too much space.
Like something that I actually did today is I re-downloaded Paladins on my Switch, and I downloaded Al. Both, I think both are free. Uh, Paladins I played on stream before on the PlayStation version, but Realm Royale is kind of like Fortnite, but kind of medieval.
Hmm,
So like,
interesting.
there are actually like different classes. So you have kind of your barbarian, your hunter, your wizard, um, and they can hold different perks. And then like your weapons are also kind of more along the magical side. Like you could have a bow and arrow, you could have like a slug gun that shoots kind of like bullets. Uh, you can have like magic staffs. When you get downed, you're not downed. You're turned into a chicken. You're polymorphed into a chicken if you get
That's
knocked.
funny. Is this a mobile game?
Um, I don't know if they have it on mobile. I do know that they have it on Switch. And Realm Royale is free, and so I can't bring my PlayStation to the beach with me, which is a huge bummer. Um, but I can bring my Switch, so technically, if you get Realm Royale, you and I could
Well,
still play. Or if you get
essentially
Paladins.
happy hour.
Yep. I need to get into a better position, because too far back is not doing it for me.
I am at a decent position where I am. I'm kind of getting sniped a lot.
What gun do you have?
The AX-50.
Ah, same here. Because I'm trying to get it to gold.
Dang it, missed
I
me
would
by that much.
I would go Dragonov gold next, but I have to get kills with. I mean, technically, I don't have to take my mods off, but that's the next thing that I should do. Is I have to get kills without mods on the Dragonov, but also the Dragonov, not gonna lie, fairly weak from this range. Because this is like AX50, as long as you're hitting upper chest area in this mode, it's pretty much a one-hit kill. Versus a Dragonov where it's actually multiple shots. That literally made me jump. I
What?
knew that there was a person up at our monument near spawn. I knew he was there. I just didn't track him properly. And he's scary. It's
Dang
scary
it.
me. Oh, that also happened last night. Well, did it? Was there a thing that happened last night that scared me? No, it wasn't that scared me. It's just that it was intense. Like literally, the final run that I had, where unfortunately I did die after killing one person. I died, but uh, like my heart was pounding because of how action intense it was. I was literally running at people with an axe. They had killed the butcher, and I wanted to make sure, I got the bounty token. So I decided to run in there with an axe. Worked really
Always
well.
works, except when it doesn't.
No, it actually surprisingly worked well.
Why do people... this is so annoying. Why do people kill the people that I'm trying to kill?
I know, right?
Like, yeah.
Uh-oh. Vehicle and backline, plus we have someone at the far south house. I was actually trying to work right there, but... How many kills do you have?
I have no clue. People keep dying right before I can shoot them.
Ah, the rough life of being a sniper.
Like,
Your
dude,
target's...
just stay alive for a little bit longer, and I could have killed you. Oh, there's one.
I know, is it too hard to ask the enemy to actually get good? So that you
Yeah,
can kill him?
just be
Get,
better.
get good enough that you don't die by my allies. But don't get so good that I can't kill you.
Exactly, there's this happy medium. And that's where you need to be. Dang it. Do these people just not know how to not die for a little bit? Dang it. Who
Well,
on our team is stationed in a different sector right next to me?
to be frank, I don't know where you are.
That's an LMG guy. Some guy with an LMG is taking people down.
Are you on the south side of the map?
I'm on the south side of the map.
Okay, then I saw you on the map.
I'm gonna push a little bit further up because, frankly, this is just
Yeah,
oh shoot.
be careful. That hill that you're to the east, that's a harder
Enemy
hill to
territory.
push.
I figured that out. Dang nabbit! I am in a very bad position right now. I should not have.
I was tracking this dude through the ground because his vehicle got marked by someone's perk. I tracked him. I couldn't see him fully. I could see the outline of his car, and because I couldn't see him fully because he was through grass, I shot at him, and I killed him. I don't know if I need to feel bad for him. I just ruined his whole career. He was on an ATV too. I mean, it's his fault. He's on an ATV without cover.
So, fate loves irony. I was complaining, it's like, there's no people near here, so I jumped out of the window. Just as I did, I jumped onto 3 people that was right across the field from me where I could have sniped from. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it happens.
Why is my life filled with nothing but misery? Also, while I'm thinking about it, so, you get back the 4th, correct?
Most likely?
If I delay the, dagnabbit, if I delay the, party until you get back, what are the chances that you're going to be able to come? What are the chances that you're going to come?
Oh, what party? Where is it?
So,
Yeah, and like the who, what, where, when
when
kind of stuff.
Yeah. Everybody, from school. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Everybody from the archery team. Well, most of the people from the archery team. I guess who's ever on the group chat because I forgot somebody. And where would be Mikasa, my house?
Also, I went like on a pretty good kill streak right there.
And when, not sure, but it would be some time that we could work around your schedule.
And what kind of party is it? Like, is it your birthday party or what?
Or
just
no, my
like
birthday's in September.
Ah.
Is your birthday in August?
Channel anniversary. So yeah.
Okay, that's what it was. It was one of the things that was in August. I can.
Literally both. I'm pretty sure both birthday and channel anniversary line up. And not, I'm pretty sure, they line up.
Oh, nice. Anyway, not birthday, more like small social gathering. So, oh, we're about to lose. Basically, it would be like kind of almost like a banquet, except not a banquet, but like sort of a banquet.
So kind of like the banquet that we should be promised?
That
Or is
we
it like
were
the
promised.
banquet that Coach promised us like those years ago that he just fulfilled last year?
Yes, exactly. It's gonna be like a banquet, but not sort of like we're not gonna be doing any medals or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's
just a fun
gonna
get
be
together.
just a fun get together with all the arch. Oh, oh.
That was bad manners.
That was an incredible.
Well, I
kill.
mean, he could have then proceeded to teabag. So
Yes.
he
Who's to
just
say he
hip
didn't? It
fired the
ended right after you
dude.
killed him.
Oh, I feel sorry for him. How many kills did you have?
Like 5. I did not have that many kills. I sniped a lot of people, but the problem was I just like I couldn't get people because I would see people in my sights and then they would get mowed down by this one guy with an LMG. It's like, dang it, I
Yeah,
could kill them.
sniper, you really have to focus mainly on other snipers, because the people that you see up close or closer to other people are probably going to get killed faster than you can say ouch.
Yeah, but it's easier to kill them because I'm like way outside their range and it's like, oh, boom, I can.
But have you also considered doing the good old sniper bunny hop?
Ooh, that'd be both hard and
So what you
interesting.
do is pretty much you take a shot and then you jump strafe out of the way or behind cover or whatever. Basically, you want to make yourself be as unpredictable as possible, and then you only want to stay still when you're lining up a shot. If you're good with it, then you can literally bunny hop shoot at the same time, but that messes up how you aim and stuff. But it can be done.
Just because it can doesn't mean it should or is possible for me to do it.
Oh no, it's
Like
entirely possible.
Usain Bolt can run 27 miles an hour. Doesn't mean I can run 27 miles an hour. Also, so
Do
what are
apprenticeship
the
rush.
odds of you coming to a social get together? Primarily
Uh,
people you know,
I'm not entirely sure.
because was it Alinda's birthday party that um you were debating on going to?
What?
Who was it? It was like a birthday party that you were debating on whether or not you should go, and then you decided to go.
Oh no, that was someone for school.
Wait, Allie is from school.
No, it was a school event.
Uh, oh, that was something. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I got headshot, I think. I was not in a decent position there. I need to be lower. I don't know where I need to be on this map.
Trying to find a decent positioning, but there's really no decent positioning.
Well, if you want to kill counter snipe other snipers, I suggest kind of pretty much dead down of where we spawn in. And what scope do you have for the AX50?
The adjustable one.
Adjustable. Does that have like a 12 times magnification?
I want to say so, yeah.
Then kind of best bet, I would say the lower of the, so right at the center of the crosshair, the first like thickest bar is probably about where you want to be lining up when you're zoomed in for this range. I'm not
Crap.
entirely too sure
I am
myself.
not in a good position. Oh, I'll take it. No, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, I need to get into a good position here.
Dang it.
The problem is the people that were trying counter snipe haven't replenished. And if they have, they've done so sneakily.
Hmm.
Like they're all using Merc thermal optics. That was a dangerous sight. I literally just saw two lens flares uh, looking at me. The most
That
scary
is.
thing in the world. There was one point in the last game, I popped up and I at least saw like 4 lenses looking at me. Or looking, I saw 4 lenses. 4 to 5 lenses. I was like, I'm in danger. That's a funny
Yes.
meme.
The death. Oh, how did that not? You know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna do it.
I actually
Crap.
probably need to reposition a little bit closer to them.
There's so many people. Okay. Um, yeah, yeah. This is interesting. Also, what are the odds of me being able to get like our team and other people's to go to like 2 social events?
Um, so by the archery team, you mean the group chats that we're in, right?
Group chat.
Uh, well, to each their own. So I can really only speak for myself. I cannot
What are
speak
the
for
odds of me
others.
getting you to go to 2 social events?
Probably about the same as the number of options there are.
And that's
So,
out of 2. That's 2 out of 2. You know.
so technically, uh, per option it's 50 uh percent because there are only 2 answers, yes or no. So henceforth, I can only either the result will be a yes or the result will be no.
Yeah, just kind of like how you have a 50% chance of winning the lottery. You either win it or you don't.
Yeah. Also, like, uh, get milk. If they have avocados, get 6. Computer scientist comes back with 6 milks. Says they had avocados. Computer joke. Do you get it?
Yes. There was there was when my grandfather was in the Air Force. It was either the Air Force or Navy. Basically, he was talking about he used to be stationed on this big like almost aircraft carrier type thing. It was like a big boat, and they were going through Italy. Um, and they said there's a problem. There's a local fisherman who has his boat stationed where we need to dock, and he only speaks Italian. And this is an actual real thing that happened. Um, and he said, so none of us really speak Italian. Does anybody here speak Italian? So that way we can, tell him to move the boat. And it was one guy. It was like some private below deck, and it's the captain of the ship, mind you, comes up and asks him, "This is okay, son. You speak Italian, right?" He goes, "Sure, good. Go tell the guy in the boat over there to move his boat." And he goes, looks over the sides of the boat, and says in English, "Move the boat."
I mean, he do
Yeah,
he did what he was told.
he did what he was told, and the captain. Oh crap! 2 lens flares, and the captain was furious.
No, I think I'm too far outside the range. I need to be
So
effective.
here was my thoughts. I was thinking about having a celebration next week, but having another celebration later on. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I
Because I
have
was
no
trying to
thoughts
tell
on the
people.
matter.
Ah, dang it,
Which is
missed
pretty
me.
much what I say to everything. Like, my
Dang
go-to
it.
answer is, I don't know.
There we go. Okay, I got him. So I want to do like a kind of trial run to get a feel of. Oh crap! Yes, I knew somebody was anyway. To get a feel of how the introverts of the group, the entire group, would react to an invitation to my house. Because that is the big fear of
That's
mine.
the
Is
big if right now. It's like,
that's the big
in,
fear.
or not big if, it's like the big question right now, the big battle. It's, can I get introverts to my house?
Yeah, can we get them to socialize? And that's the thing. I have this problem with my extroverted friends as well. Where it's hard to like corral them and get them to do one cognitive thing. It's like just do stuff,
Did I send
go
you?
through stuff.
I think I might have sent you the TikTok that was like introverts when quarantine's done, and it was Elsa part the of Into the Unknown. Uh, and then didn't you that TikTok?
I don't think so.
I think I feel like I did.
You might have. I can't remember if you did.
And then it's like extroverts have the party rock song going and they're raging out. It's like, give us the party.
Finally, freedom. I was having trouble, man. Like the fact that we couldn't actually like see and socially interact with people. It's like, what? No.
I was having the
why?
time of my life.
Like just having to stay home and just talk to people online, or through Discord, or like not being able to do anything.
I mean, that sounds like paradise.
An extrovert's dream is an introvert's nightmare. Did you see the one?
The thing is, extroverts drag introverts to stuff.
Did you see the thing where it showed? I sent you a meme. And it showed like a video of a lady throwing like a baby in a pool, and it showed like what introverts do to extrovert, or what extroverts do to introverts.
I think so. I think I've seen it. I think I saw the one. How many kills do you have?
Not many. Only like 6.
Same.
Oh crap! This
But
one
actually,
guy's.
for a sniper, that's pretty decent.
Dang it!
I mean, there was one time as a sniper I went 20, but that's rare for the sniper breed.
Well, sometimes I make like 16 kills or more, like 18 or 19. But only on certain days. And today's not one of those days. I guess it's like when the stars align and some dang it. And some beautiful thing shines upon me.
When the stars align and planets align as well. Oh, cavern opens up beneath your feet. Then you win. But if not, you fall into the abyss. And the cave eats you alive. What was ADR?
0.8.
0.75. 6 to 8. Ugh. At one point, I was kind of going on a little bit of a roll. And then someone threw me off the roll. Ooh, do I have a suppressor on? No, I do not. Bummer. Ooh, what did I just open up now? Kills well mounted. Well, it looks like I'm gonna be, changing my, field upgrade to a deployable shield. Actually, just do it pro and have both. Oh boy. Oy vey, we're going on lumberyard.
Ooh, this is gonna be rough.
Yep. Well, both. It could be rough or it could be great.
Eh.
As long
Normally.
as you're positioned properly, it can be great. But the big if is position. It's like, as a sniper, it's where you position, and then how many people rotate through where you're positioning. If you have good, you can have a good position, but poor rotation, or a poor position and good rotation. You want to find the happy medium of you have a good position and good rotation. Rotation is of the enemy, and position is where you're stationed. So
Or
a
you
good
could have
position
20
means you don't get
kills.
killed.
You
What?
could have 20 kills with a 26 deaths. 20 kills with a 0.5 KDR.
That... I mean, you're not wrong. But it would be better to, you know, have it where you don't die.
But then you don't get as many kills.
Well,
Nope,
you
that's-
still
that's bad.
can. Just because you want to minimize how many deaths are applicable. I'm pretty sure that's like the slogan of COD, right? The slogan of Call of Duty is more kills, less deaths.
How many, how many parties and stuff has the Archer team been to? Oh crap.
I don't know. Like, you mean the individual members, right?
Yes, not
And
as a collective.
the people in the group chat?
Yes.
That's a good question. The answer is I have no clue, and I have no way of finding out. Plus, like, we have different levels of introverts in that group.
What level are you?
I don't know. I'm probably 50-50 introvert. Actually, I think I've taken like Myers-Briggs and it told me I was about 75% introvert and 25 extrovert.
That's actually not that bad.
If I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, that was a while back.
That's actually, I mean, that's decently, I'm assuming I don't really know anything else about it. That sounds pretty good to me. Wow. This is not a very good sniping position. It's also a really good sniping position.
Good sniping position's actually on the rooftop. I'm pretty sure I might have just killed the dude, that one of our allies was looking at.
Oh, dagnabbit. Somebody came up from behind me and killed me. Yeah. I was just about to kill this other guy too. I'm gonna go back there and kill that other guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think from my position, I think I actually need shoot right on the reticle, the center of the reticle. I think I might be too far away to get to my good perk, good perch. I don't think there's another way up here, fortunately.
I do not like this thing. I do not like grenades in here. Why are there so many snipers in this area? There's not even that many people.
That is the best question of them all. Why are there so many snipers? It's because this is a really open map, and snipers like open areas. You really don't get this opportunity in normal Call of Duty unless you're going to be a like rush sniper. Unless super twitchy and accurate, being a sniper in the base COD game, not Warzone, is really, really hard. It's doable, but you need the more open maps, like kind of Anaya's Palace or Anaya's Incursion. I think I am saying the name wrong, but
Anaya?
I don't know. I don't know how it's spelled or pronounced, but it's something like that.
Yeah, close enough.
But I know what I mean, and probably other people who've watched this know what I mean, and other people who play Call of Duty know what I mean. Even if I'm butchering the pronunciation of it, they should know what I mean. Hopefully. But like, snipers need... To do well as a sniper, you need the big open areas. And most Call of Duty maps... This Call of Duty is better for kind of a mix of open and short ranges. But it's still prevalent on... I say that, but then I'm saying of places like Piccadilly, which kind of over the courtyard is wide open, or like Gun Run, where the whole back lane and the two like side lanes are wide open. So this Call of Duty is actually really good for wide open maps.
Oh wait, I've got a pretty good shot on some of these guys.
I don't know
I'm
where
gonna
you are.
die right now.
That could have been my death.
Come on. Where did these people go?
The question is, where did they not go? I think that's a better question.
I saw like 3 people having a little dance party on top of that roof over there, and they all just left.
I want to see where my bullet went. How, Leah? Okay. I stick my tongue at thee. See, the problem is I'm also trying to get mounted kills right now.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Because to mount, it does take some time to find a good position to mount on. And right now I'm kind of mixed bags. So I have both a whatchamacallit? I have both the ammo bag, but I also have a portable shield. Which the portable shield's actually a fast cooldown. The ammo is not. It's on a medium cooldown. And I think it just takes whichever is the longer of the two. Because that wouldn't be fair to have the short cooldown for something that's OP. I mean, I don't think the Call of Duty community would complain about it unless it's being accused against you. Then you would hear an uproar. And we have running gunners in our base. I am not happy, Bob.
Not happy. I'm just sitting. I don't know. I'm just taking in the fact that there's so many snipers. Have you seen that thing where it was like somebody was asked like, "Hey, can someone with red hair and blonde hair have a kid with black hair?" And they're supposed to know somebody cheated, and then it shows a picture of Violet and then Bob and Elastigirl.
Yep.
Just point some stuff out.
I mean, genetically, well.
Oh, unless she was dyeing her hair.
That, but also think about like genetic mutations. I mean, what, like brown hair is a dominant color, right? So, what color is Bob's hair?
Blonde, I would say.
Really?
You wouldn't think about it, but it is.
And Lost Girl has red hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she could have dyed her hair.
Or Elastigirl is.
No, or Elastigirl could have the red hair prominent trait, but as a recessive, it's brown hair or black hair, and then same thing with Bob.
Dang it.
For some reason, the blonde trait is prevalent, and the recessive trait is black hair. I mean, technically, that would be genetics speaking, but also, it's superheroes we're talking about. You have to suspend disbelief, especially for something so trivial as hair color. You have to kind of suspend what reality is. You have to kind of essentially say, okay, reality, you take the wayside, and the mythical world of genetically powered superheroes, you come full form. So.
Yeah, but let's not just.
But also, if you think about it, Bob's original suit was red, right? No, it was blue. Elastigirl's suit was red. Come together, their first kid's name's Violet.
Maybe she died. Maybe they named her Violet because You know, maybe
Be
she dyed her hair violet because her name is Violet. But
maybe. Or it could actually be just a part of her, whatever mutation occurs to give her powers.
I'm
Just
getting way too deep into
the
genealogical
mutation probably
theories.
can also have some effect on hair color. I mean, here we are speculating about genetics in a super comic book superhero movie.
I
We're
mean, that's not
discussing
just.
genetics.
This is a time for Comic-Con to pop right back up and
We're discussing the possible genetics of fictional characters. Ugh.
hey, last night Evan Kavanaugh and I had a discussion about Legos, so
I
let's
mean,
not count anything
anything's
out.
possible. Especially when you suspend disbelief. Any and everything's possible when you suspend disbelief. Oh, I feel sorry for that dude. I just killed him. Long range with a pistol. I feel sorry. Not really, but I feel sorry for him.
The problem about killing a lot of people is that eventually people want to take vengeance on you.
So, literally, half of my kills now have been from the pistol.
Well, it depends on how many kills you have, but that's pretty
I
impressive.
have 6 kills. So, literally, I killed 3 people with a pistol.
That is actually really impressive. So close to getting a
I
content.
feel sorry for their souls. The people I killed with pistols, I'm sorry. Especially this one, because it has no mods. It has no mods and a blue bullet. Oh, it's hilarious. 6 and 8. What about you?
8 and 6.
Wow, you did better than me.
As per protocol.
If I had a face cam, what you would be seeing is me tilting my head looking to the side. Kind of quote unquote where Walker would be. He's not, but just kind of like, you said what? Or kind of a reverse of that monkey image. The
Hmm.
meme, it's like, he looks cautiously to the side and then looks dead forward. Except this is the reverse. I look dead forward and then I look to the side.
Well, it depends on the time and exactly what we're playing. I think in the Battle Royale mode, you're definitely better. But
I've
let us
gotten
not
20
forget.
kills. I think, what
Wait,
was
wait.
that game? Like a 2.0 or
I
greater?
have also gotten 20 kills. I've actually gotten 21.
Yeah.
Just, just
I
throwing
don't
that out
remember the
there.
exact number. Okay, fine. I've gotten a game with 30 kills and 10 deaths.
Okay, that's
In
impressive.
a multiplayer match, so meaning smaller maps, and I forget what gun I was using. So, but I'm pretty sure it was like with some kind of marksman rifle or the FAL.
Remember that one time that we won the game
Hmm.
and you were dead and I was the only one alive?
Yeah. I mean, technically, I could have that same statement with Minieg. Because a few streams ago, after you logged off, Minieg and I played some duos, and I somehow clutched up, killing like 3 people at the end. And we won that round.
Did you need back surgery?
No, I didn't clutch that hard. And plus, I don't say I need back surgery with this group, because that's really toxic.
Well,
It's toxic to say with your friends, unless if it's like undefiable true.
well, I'm crap again.
We got a helo above us. And a parachuter. They bailed out, but they're close on our lines now.
Yeah. So here's the thing that I'm worried about is that one person will show up to the party and then nobody else does, so it'll just be you and that one person just chilling out.
I mean, True.
And normally, I'll say it's not likely, but I have no clue with this group. Not because they would be like, I don't know. Not because I'm trying to how to explain this. I have no
You're trying to
idea
say
how
it
much.
nicely.
Yes, how much like social interaction. I have no clue how much social interaction each of them would take.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of had that same mentality as well, because, like, what was it, 2 years ago ish? Uh, an EDM thing was coming to concert nearby, and I was
What?
highly tempted. EDM, electronic disco music or dance
Oh,
music.
yes.
Uh, so they came by, and I went to concert to see them. Uh, and I was highly tempted to invite my friends. But then I literally started thinking, well, what if this happens? And I don't know how, like, what each of them can tolerate, because, the music would be, like, ear-bleeding loud. And then I was also, like, worried about, like, if bad stuff happened and we had to leave there immediately, I don't know how each of them would react, and then I would feel responsible for them and their safety. So I literally mentioned to them like, "Hey, there's a concert, we should go." And then literally like when I got home, I was like, "Nope, nope, nope, don't come to the concert, don't," because it hit me. That's a terrible decision. Because I have no idea how they'll respond, and I have no clue how to keep them safe, because that was my first ever concert.
Oh, that was the first ever concert. That explains it now.
Uh, but I did invite them to go see the third concert with me, uh, but COVID.
Uh, as per protocol, COVID shut down the world.
Yeah,
This
and it was
week,
going to be at the NF concert, but COVID shut it down.
uh,
Then he postponed it, but then COVID shut it down,
there was something.
and
Dang.
he canceled the date and refunded people money.
There was something like that for, I don't know if it was Bastille? Something with some, I don't know which band it was, and my sister and my dad were planning on going to. They were really psyched, and they're like, yo, it's still happening. And then they were all like,
It's
oh,
still
it's
happening
happening later.
until it's not.
Until it's not. And they were just like, yeah, it ain't happening. I think it might have been Arctic Monkeys. I don't know, which one was, what's the most recent, uh, band that came to our state?
I have no clue. I honestly have no clue.
That name it.
But yeah, it's a bummer. I wanted to go see the concert. And
And
it
it
would
does
have
seem like a
literally
good concert.
been like right before exams. Uh, for us, for seniors. Uh, but it was like on a Sunday night. It was
Mm.
highly worth. It would have been highly worth that. Uh,
The day before exams on a Sunday night?
yep. I mean, it was our math exam.
Oh, yeah. And that didn't even happen.
And I mean, math exam I probably would have exempted anyway, so.
Yeah, so, I mean,
So I would have been fine to go to it. And my friends say didn't have exams. It was an 11th grader and a 10th grader were going. Or, I guess I can say. Sparrow and Jordan were going with me.
yeah. Wait, hold on, which one is in 10th grade?
Jordan. Well,
What is 10th grade? I thought Jordan was in 11th grade.
she's now in 11th grade.
Really? She's younger than I thought. I know Annie and Sparrow and...
No,
Hold on.
Annie's in, now in 11th grade too.
Really? I thought, so Sparrow's the only one that's in a senior year this year.
Yes. That's in the archery team that you would know, yes.
And wait, is Malia in 10th or 11th
Now
grade?
in 10th grade.
No, they're young.
Yeah,
I didn't realize so
literally
young.
like 90% of my friends I have had at that school were all younger.
Yeah. What about Garrett? Were you ever really good friends?
Started and then kind of fell off with him.
Hmm.
Uh, but he's technically still within the friend group that I'm in with these people. So,
Is he in the Discord?
yes. He and I don't really interact much. I mean, I personally
Seems
try to
nice.
keep interaction to a minimum. Aw, that dude got shot dead. That truck in the middle of the road. There's a driver, he got shot dead. I wanted to be the person that shot him dead.
The
Don't tell
car
me
is the
this is a
best gun
jump
in the
shot.
game.
What?
I said the car is the best gun in the game.
Not really, because snipers can literally shoot you out of the driver's seat. In every
Yeah,
single
it's hard
car.
to.
As long as they're not with the truck, they can kill you from the back, but every other car, they can kill you from the back of the car.
Oh, interesting thing that happened today. I listened to K-pop for the first time. It was like, eh, it was nothing to write home about. Have you
I've
ever listened
never
to
listened
K-pop?
to it.
It's yeah, yeah. Okay, you're talking to a guy that likes a mixture of rock and old school 2000s rap, like Wu-Tang Clan and the AWE, uh, and a couple of other very interesting not K-pop rappers.
So, okay, so
It
I
was
have this interesting hiking playlist. It has the cranberries, the peanuts, and M&M. I call it my trail mix.
uh, dang, I'm getting destroyed this round. I can't go anywhere without getting just killed on sight.
Remember, something that you might want to do against to counter snipers, to counter snipe, bait their shot. Make sure you have them lined up, and so that all you have to do is just strafe, and you'll be right on their head again, or
Oh
upper
no,
chest,
this
or
isn't
wherever you're aiming for.
snipers. These are like people that are coming into our lines and like killing with SMGs.
Ah,
Like there are people that just like get behind us, or like there was. I mean, the last guy I got killed with was like one was a rocket launcher, the other one was SMG. It's like, dude, what are y'all doing?
I would actually suggest this bunker up top.
Hmm.
It's
I'm
actually
just gonna flank
decent
them.
until that happened. And that's a friendly vehicle, okay. But yeah, you have to bait the snipers to then make your shot clear. If you think that their beat is on you, then you have to bait them.
Oh boy, dang it! Please don't die before I can kill them. Please don't die. Dang it! Dang it! Ah, it was just an assist too. That stinks.
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
That was good Avatar reference.
I've seen that on TikTok. I don't really know the exact reference, so...
How dare you?
Okay, I technically don't have an, Netflix, so I haven't been able
You
to see
technically
it.
not have Netflix.
I don't have a Netflix.
You can still
Did
find them
I?
online for free.
How many seasons of Avatar are there?
3 for the for different elements. And the
Really, only
books,
3?
by the way, they are books. Book 1 is water and earth and an
Okay, dear.
fire.
How about you?
Like five,
Five
like point
KDR.
five, point five,
Oh, point
point
five.
five.
How many kills?
I have no clue,
Ah,
but I'm level 69.
nice. Uh, isn't there like a Legend of Korra show?
Yes, there is.
So there's the main Avatar Last Airbender has 3 seasons, but then it has continuation stories that have multiple.
A No, it has a sequel, which is a different avatar, completely different thing, completely different stories, completely different cast. Both are good. Well, the ending of Avatar was like the ending of Legends of Korra was a little subpar,
Okay, so
but
technically, how many Avatar shows are there?
Avatar shows universe two.
Two
In
shows, the main and
shows.
Legend of Korra.
Yes, and Legends of Korra is pretty decent. It's just different, very different. Um, it's interesting, and I would have to say Avatar: The Last Airbender doesn't start getting really, really good until book two and book three. And book three is when it really makes its stride. I mean, it's like, whoa, that's good. You just kind of have to get through book one. Book one's decent, but it's not nothing right on.
Okay, I'm sorry, this is a hilarious joke, but you expect me to read a book
Yeah.
or anime or manga or whatever? You
Well,
expect
no,
me
it's
to
not.
read?
It's not actually manga. They just call them books. Kind of like, you still need to watch Infinity Train. Infinity Train's also another one, and it goes in books, and it's a little miniseries. Um, Also, I think the next book I'm gonna try and read is Dandelion Wine.
Can I just reiterate this one more time? You expect me to read?
Okay, Martian Chronicles Eve Life. And it's by Ray Bradbury, aka the best author in the world. Um, and Dandelion Wine, which is also by Ray Bradbury. It seems pretty cool. I might actually read it.
But you expect me to read?
And you can find the audiobook, though,
Bold of you to assume I will read anything.
or listen to it.
Bold of you to assume that I would. It's like a song from High School Musical 2. The I don't dance, except it's I don't read.
I don't read. Wait. I don't. I don't know. I don't know the song. I
You
know
don't know
where
I
it's from.
don't dance from High School Musical 2.
I know where it's from, and I know the scene, but I don't know the beat.
I don't dance, I say you can, not a chance. If I can do this and you can do that, but I don't dance.
Okay, now I know what it is. Also, that was a little offbeat.
I know it's offbeat. I am not a singer.
Oh, neither mind. But anyway,
I can't sing to save my life.
wow, I'm getting destroyed. That was something, I don't know, I was never really good at singing. That was another big thing. It's like, and some people are like, oh, everyone has a voice. Like, no, I just make a joyful noise.
That's not even mine. Mine just sounds like a cat being strangled. I don't know what that. I mean, that's if that's not me singing, then I don't know what is. It's literally what I sound like when I sing. It's like. I mean, to be
But
honest, I
I
can't
will
sing good,
dance.
but or not good. I can sing decent enough, passable, that won't
You
bleed
can
people's
see,
ears. Uh,
yeah.
but you know, I actually have to be willing to sing, uh, be in the right environment, kind of deal, uh, that kind of stuff. And
Well, you sung on stream
okay, I
before.
have to be in a good theater, and by that I mean singing in a shower, because no one else is around, so no one's ears will start to bleed. And plus, the acoustics in there are pretty good.
You know, they're actually better. That's like some of the acoustics in your house are best in the shower. That's why people are more likely to sing.
But like, I
We
mean,
always sung. Yeah, good.
I will kind of sometimes. Okay, we have a grind backline. But like, if I'm driving, I might actually sing along with whatever's playing if I
Oh
know
yeah.
it. Um, but that's only if I'm kind of like in the car by. or I'll like hum to it or lightly sing to it very quietly if I have company in the car or my family's in the car. I
I'll
actually
sing
haven't done that with
to Que tal
company in the
eres
car,
tú.
just family. What?
Those are the only. I'll sing to Que tal eres tú and La Puerta Negra in the car.
Okay.
Well, no,
But
it's really easy to
no,
sing to
I
mariachi
just
music.
uh,
It's fun to sing to mariachi music as well. Que tal eres tú, la mujer de mi vida. You know?
but like eh, I'll actually sing to a bit of a song. Uh, if it comes on the radio and not.
What
Uh,
song do you listen to? Or what do you sing to?
uh, I can do stuff by 21 Pilots, AJR, some different like stuff on like the station BPM.
Hmm.
BPM is
British music.
no, um, dance music, kind of like EDM. It's Sirius channel BPM. I think it's like Sirius channel 79 or something like that. Like I've actually found quite a few songs recently from BPM. Uh, trying, let's see, In Your Eyes. They're In Your Eyes. Fall Right In. That's one of the recent songs I've heard from BPM. Um, and just a mix of songs here or there. Um, it's not on the radio, but like Bastille, I can kind of sing to. Uh, Stuff like that. I can try keep pace in F, but he's not on the radio. Well, I mean, technically Let You Down's on the radio, but I haven't heard Let You Down on the radio in a while.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give up on this round. But I mean, you can sort of hear the words. That's the big thing. It's just you know the words.
Yeah.
Would you care to
The
hear
thing is,
it?
I try keep pace. If I'm listening to a rapper, I try keep pace with him. So in F, I'm from some of his songs that I know the lyrics to, I can keep pace. And for example, Intro 3, I actually do a faster pace in NF. So when I, like, me doing it on my own, I'm a lot faster. And so, like, I have to listen to do it along with him to actually have the same pace of it. So, like, I can't do it to the acoustic version. I actually have to, or like just the melody of it. I actually have to have him that my ear can track. Like, okay, I need to be saying this word now, and like the ebb and flow of the music, right? So, but yeah, I still don't really know all the lyrics to the search.
Would
I
you
mean,
care to hear the song Que tal eres Sierra 2?
I won't understand a single thing.
I'll translate. Dos que tal si eres tú, la mujer de mi vida, sentar a mi lado. Oh, sorry, this is gonna be off pitch and it's hard to sing, especially when you're doing video games while it's in a second language. But sentar a mi lado aquí, este bar, tomarás un trago. I cannot pronounce this next one. Anyway, basically, it translates to, like, what if it's you, the girl of my dreams, well, girl of my life. My translation's a little rough, but basically, what if it's you, the girl of my life, sitting next to me here at this bar, taking a drink, drowning in the sorrows of the same as me? What if it's me, the one who fits you in your days? How about if you look into her eyes of mine? how about if I kiss you? How about if I invite you into the coffee and for coffee tomorrow? So like he did this long
So
thing
it's a love
where his
song where one's asking someone else out.
yes, it is. And there's like this long thing where it goes, ¿Qué tal si soy yo? And it's like he's answering his question. It's like yes, he's asking ¿Qué tal si soy yo? What if it's me? El que entre, again, it's really hard to pronounce some of these things. En todos días, and it's like, what if it's me? The one that fits in your days. Um, some of this stuff doesn't translate real well.
Yeah,
¿Qué
I
tal si
understand.
soy yo? Um, it's like, what if? Hold on, I'm trying to think here. Crap. Let's see. It's like, what is something I am? I don't know. And then I have no clue how to pronounce some of this stuff. But basically, he's like asking himself, it's like, oh, what if we did this? What if we were amazing? Yada yada yada. And there's another one. Well, let me see if I can't find it on my El Mejor Mariachi playlist. That translates to the best mariachi.
Ah.
It's called Flores de mi País, which is basically a song about flowers.
There's a song. It's I forget the exact name of it off the top of my head, but it was actually in the news kind of relatively when it came out. Uh, Viva mi Meda, something like that.
What is it?
Um, I don't know. I know. Uh, I listened
Roosevelt
to it.
Tigres del Norte?
No, I think the person who wrote it might have been uh, Puerto Rican.
Oh, well, this isn't them.
No, I think the first name of the person's Anthony.
No.
Let me see. Viva mi vida by Mark Anthony.
Is it? So it's like, wait, I'm still not quite sure. Is it like me, my days, something my days?
I don't know the translation of it.
Is it Vita or dream?
Viva mi vida,
Life,
I
life.
think.
I think it's life.
Yeah, but like on my first cruise that I went on, like it plays that, and everyone, because the first cruise I went on was a carnival, and it left out Puerto Rico, and so a lot of the people there were like Puerto Rican, or a percent of them were Puerto Rican, and like every time that song came on, like people would stop and just sing the song. It was awesome. And then we found out the translation. It's like, uh, I forget, but it's a pretty good song. It has good lyrics. Uh, or
Oh, I thought you meant like
it sounds good.
y'all left out, like left out the Puerto Rican. Like when you said you left out of, I thought you were saying you left out anyone that was Puerto Rican. I was like,
Oh no
wow,
no
that's
no! We
mean.
left out of a port in Puerto Rico.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a pretty nice song. I can't do the words because I don't know the
What?
pronunciation and what,
What's the
but
word again? It's
I want to say it's Viva mi vida,
wait,
and I
la
think it's
la.
like the translation is something like "live my life" or something along that. Also, I did terrible. Point two,
Where?
2 to 10
Um, oh,
by Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
Like, literally after we got off the cruise, like a week or so later, uh, it was playing on like a news channel.
Let's see here. Hold on. Now I really gotta think. Vivir mi vida?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's live my life. Because vida is life, and vivir is the action to live.
Yeah, it's it's "Live My Life" essentially. It's a pretty good song. I mean, I don't know the like literal translation of it, but it sounded like a good. Like anytime I hear it, I instantly think of on that cruise with my family.
Dang it, hold on. I'm gonna try and figure out if I can't translate some of this stuff.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, I got to now. I gotta figure out what he's saying. Okay, let's see
Have
here.
you listened to him sing it?
I am going to laugh. I am going to dance. Live my life. Something, something, something. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to enjoy my life. Something, something, something. I think it's like, I think he's just saying la la la.
Yeah, la la la.
Okay, sweet. I didn't know if that was like something I just didn't know about Spanish. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to dance. Live my life. La la la.
Hmm.
Oh, this is a lot of. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to dance. Um, Sometimes the rain comes to clean the wounds, the injury. I don't know. Something. Sometimes just a drop can overcome a drought. Oh, nice. And to cry. Yeah, but anyway, it's a pretty good song. It's good. Good lyrics.
Yeah,
My
it's a good
translation's
song.
not doing justice.
But
Much
yeah,
like,
anytime I hear it, uh, I don't hear it often because I normally am either following a specific playlist or a specific album. I'm not listening to like just any songs that I own. So I don't hear it truly often. But whenever I hear it, I just think back. Kind of makes me think of my family and that trip. So it's anytime I hear it, it's
fond
fun.
memories.
Fond memories. It can be a bit sad in a way, but fond memories nonetheless.
Which side of your family did you say you went with? It was your dad's side, correct?
For what? Oh, yeah,
For the
we
cruise.
for that cruise we went on my dad's side. My mom was actually there. Um, Fond memories, but yeah, yeah. I actually get to see them tomorrow. My family.
Your dad's side of the family?
Yeah, dad's side.
Grandparents. Nice.
I think they're currently at the beach already. Different beach than where we're going tomorrow. But
Yeah, still a beach.
yeah, uh, so they actually already have a week of beach in before us.
So, speaking of which, would you be deeply offended if I did a little celebration thing? I want to try and do like a trial run to see how many people are actually going to show up. If I do um, if I do like an archery team celebration, would you? Do you want me to like postpone it? Because I can postpone if you want. But I was thinking about having it sometime this coming week.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could. You could also do someone like uh, one of the Google like question things, Google surveys, and like ask for a genuine answer. If I host a party, will you guys come? Or say like,
Yeah,
if I host a party for the archery team with the people in this chat, are you willing to come? But don't
I
send
should
it
do that.
through Instagram. Make a Google survey just because, if you have people who say yes, then, more people are going to be inclined to say yes. Uh, and if so, you want to make sure that the answers are kind of
Anonymous.
anonymous answers. So I would recommend doing a Google survey. That
Yeah,
way,
it does be a lot of work,
if
and
someone says no, yes, it's not like calling someone else, like outing someone, like, oh, you don't want to do stuff with us. Like, it's not that.
so you don't want to be social. I get it. You're
No,
just a loser. How dare you?
I'm
It's
saying that
all attached to
if
this
you
one
had
person.
one, I wouldn't come. It's just that I can kind of understand some people's thought processes.
No, no, I get it, I get it.
Because, I mean,
And that's
that's
the
what you
thing.
do in
It's like,
video games. You have to understand how other players think to beat them. So, try to think how other players process the information given.
or I could ask people directly on DM.
That could work too.
Like say, you Are you coming to the party? You better be coming to the party.
Something I might actually do kind of with the group is uh, kind of pose the question of what about airsoft? Because
Well, I don't like it. Okay, I think Jordan and I would be more inclined than if you like threw the other Jordan, the female Jordan, out in there and like, hey, Sparrow, hey, Malia,
I
hey,
mean,
female
Sparrow
Jordan.
has said that she would want to do it because a while back I did when it was only like Sparrow, Garrett, and I. Um, like she wanted to go, but the times I just kind of sprang the question of, hey, you guys want to go airsoft? I sprang it up last minute. Uh, so, if I were to do it again, I would give ample time to respond. But like she said that she would want to do it. Um, so, and other
My
than
God,
that,
trash
I'm not.
can.
The results are mixed. If they're positive, like yeah, if you do, we would want to come or not. So, but I think I can be very persuasive.
I think you can too. I also think that I think either way it's gonna be pretty fun. It's just a matter of finding a place to do it.
Like, I mean,
Is it
it would, like, the going to airsoft thing would be separate than your thing because I want to go back to airsoft. I miss it. It was fun.
Also, I think it would be more a financial thing than anything else. 'Cause I'm down with airsoft as much as the next guy, but if it's like a couple $100, it's like, whoa, bro, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's like a new Switch game. It's like a game. It's just like a new Overwatch, you know. Hint, hint. Um,
No, I'm still working on it.
yeah, sorry about it. But, uh, crap, I forgot 2 kills and I've died like 5 times.
I think he and I just traded. Nope, wrong person. Lure down. I got 8 kills, I think.
How
A
many
lot
people are
of
watching the
deaths.
stream?
What?
How many people are watching the stream?
Right now it's only showing 1, but are you watching?
Yes.
Okay, then there should be 2, because I'm watching. So, it should be 2.
Also,
I
what do
mean,
you think we
about
should
average when
do?
you and I play. Because you
What do you
tend to
think we
watch the stream.
should do for the celebration party thing?
I don't know. That's up to you, because uh,
I
I
need your expert input.
uh, those two words do not go with each other. Expert and input from me. Uh, are you sure you're reading the right dictionary? Because I'm pretty sure those two responses are the opposite side of the book.
Everybody knows you have the best social graces with like what to do in social and like planning social events with your
Uh,
years of experience.
I love your humor. You have great humor. It's hilarious.
But I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to figure out. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about doing a non-archery exclusive thing Thursday. But the problem is, I know if I do have a non-archery exclusive thing, the archery team will probably not come.
I mean, you can always say, hey, I'm doing a trial run with other people as well, if you guys want to come. But, and then maybe say, here are some of the people coming as well.
Well, Jordan might be there. Not female Jordan, male Jordan. Um, and they know him. But
Yeah.
I know,
But, like, I'd say introverts would like a heads up of who's going to be there.
I was thinking about just throwing like a rave and telling them that it would only be a couple of people, but then invite like 200.
Don't do that to an introvert. Trust me, that will not go over well. Say, oh yeah, it's going to be fairly quiet. There's only going to be like 5 of us. And then, surprise, there's 8,000 of us.
It's just like a
Yeah,
whole bunch of people, and then we put you up on stage and we have you speak for a couple little bit and try and make you sing. Yeah, there we go.
sane or insane?
What?
Sane or insane?
That would be. Both are actually both probably insane.
Yeah. Uh, no, what you would see is you would just see a ball of a human form. And also, that's
Oh,
the quickest, fastest, surefire way to lose a friend of an introvert. How to lose an introvert in 2 steps.
one, invite them to stuff.
No,
Two,
no, no. Tell them that's going to be a few people. Ends up being 5,000 people.
oh yeah, sorry, I accidentally invited a whole bunch of people. Well, you know it when it's like, you just have people and you're just so good at inviting people that they decide to just, you have way too many people that you've invited.
Nope. Never a problem with me.
Finally, I killed this one guy that sniped me a couple times. I'm gonna go
I'm gonna
teabag on
have
him.
to
He's
wrap
killed
it
me
up
4
after
times.
this. Wrap up the stream after this match.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Some of them I might honestly do is I might take my PlayStation up to my bedroom to record the clips I need for my videos. And my sister's here. My sister, her room's like really close to my bathroom and closet. So, I, if anything, I would probably step in my closet to do the voiceover. So that, because clothes have a tendency to have a noise canceling property. Because, like, essentially what those just giant foam pads are that voice people have
I just clothes.
are just, essentially, they're noise dampeners. And pretty much fabric dampens the sounds. So, but since my sister's here, I don't think I can do that. So, I think the problem would be, since I can't bring my PlayStation, I need to get the clips over the audio, because I can do the audio while on the trip, because I'm just thinking of doing my phone. The problem is, I would then need to make sure I bring in the old, I think I'm Final Kill, by the way, the old charger, because I have a Mac. So it doesn't have the USB-C, it just has the USB. I'm most likely Final Kill, please. Final Kill.
Your final kill?
Yep.
Hmm, that's
Victim
rough.
PenguinCraftJr. 11 kills to 10 deaths. Not bad. What about you?
4 kills, 7 deaths. That was a rough one.
Yeah. For a sniper, I honestly think that rooftop that we spawned by, that's a really good position. You have great coverage. You can see a lot. But also, you know, you don't want to be predictable. You want to make sure you change up your angles, because the second you get predictable is the second a bullet goes through your skull.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure you can say that statement with every single Battle Royale game. Or just every single game in general. The second you become predictable is the second you die.
Uh, or wait, we have 3 likes on this video. You have 3 likes on this video.
How?
And I don't know. I guess there's at least 3 people watching it.
Well, I didn't like. Did you like?
No, but yes, I did.
Okay.
But that means we
So,
have 2 other people.
I mean, technically, if you're in the browser version, you can leave a like without opening up the stream. I think.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't really get on my computer that much.
I'm pretty sure you can like stuff without opening up the video. Or they did so fast that it didn't register through PlayStation.
Yeah, sometimes if I see a stream, like you're on stream or whatever, and I don't have time, I'll just open it up and open and close it. Allie and the others went to the same. So here's what I'm thinking. Oh, wait, is this match already started?
Can't tell.
We stayed up top. Here's one thing I'm doing. I think I'm going to do a trial run of a little get-together this Wednesday to see if it works and see if people are actually going to come. And if it does, it'll have like an actual bigger time trial run um, sometime in the future.
Yeah, I
Like probably
definitely
next
say
week.
probably like pull up a survey or something to get people's anonymous opinions.
Well,
And I just say
normally,
go anonymous just because, people are more willing to, like, peer pressure, like, even if it's not something that should really even hold a lot of peer pressure. Uh, Peer pressure's still a thing.
peer pressure
Even if
makes the
it's not
world go round. Peer
explicitly
pressure makes
meant.
introverts become extroverts, bro. That's like the magical thing that everyone
Nope.
needs to do is peer
Nope.
pressure. Do it in repeat.
Oh, I
Do it
just
in
watched a dude get sniped out of the air.
repeat.
Like he literally became a duck from Duck Hunt.
So, oh, I really want to do a beach trip, like not like an actual trip. I want to do a beach party. That would be so cool because it's summer and it's going to be quote unquote beach. I mean, you're about to drive
A local beach.
a local beach that is sort of a beach.
A
It
semi
counts.
beach.
There's sand that counts. Anyway, it'd be so much fun because everybody knows introverts love the beach. It's part of the thing that they're just born with. They love art, video games, and the beach.
Hmm. Something says that's wrong.
Do
I
you
don't know,
love
I just
art?
have the... I'm terrible at it. Also, I did not
But
mean to kill that dude.
uh,
But
do
I
you
did.
love
I meant to
video
kill the dude in front of
games?
him. That... Yes.
Do you love going to the beach?
With family, yes.
Dude, I feel like that. And if like, okay, Sparrow does art. She's really good at art. Has an art channel
Yep.
and an art Instagram.
Yep.
So yeah, therefore my point is proven. Oh, look at that! I found you. Just
Not
in the right place.
really. Your point is so heavily flawed.
I have a theory that introverts love art because it's more of a singular action. You don't really play, like you don't do art with
Okay, not
friends.
the art part. The art part's not flawed. That's... I would say people who are more artists um, tend to be more introverted, and introverts tend to like art more.
That's because they can do it alone.
Yep, and that's why
Anyway,
I like taking the art class, because she literally allowed me to listen to music. So,
yeah.
and I didn't have to interact. Even when I had my friends at my table, younger friends too, were on the archery team. Um, um, I still listened to music. I mean, I talked with them occasionally, but mainly
Nah,
like
I totally get it.
one
Extroverted with
ear
music on.
in, like one headphone in, and the other ear open. Others?
I mean, when I'm in class and I had the option to listen to music, I listen to music. So I 100% support you on that. Like, um, for me, I will listen to music when I code or do some of the stuff like that. Coding is also very, really good. Well, actually, no, I take that back. Real coding, like with a team, can be very cooperative. Also, I'm getting destroyed here. Um, and as far as introverts like the beach,
That
introverts,
seems semi-flawed.
you like the beach. And more importantly,
The question is, which do I like more, beach or mountain?
oh, mountain 100. Well, okay, which one do you like more?
I'm not entirely sure.
Mountain is probably the better answer, because mountain's so much more fun. Snowboarding? Dude, it is so much more fun to snowboard. If you go to like Alta, so many other places, and you can like go off of ramps and stuff. I want to learn how to do a tame dog. That's like my goal.
I mean, I didn't get to really ski or snowboard or anything. I mean, I actually did on the first of the year. I went snowboarding, but I mean, it was a really hot winter where I went. and so they grew snow, so pretty much ice. Sometimes you can actually get actual snow there, but this time it's partial grew, so pretty much nothing. Uh, fell down so much. I had a great time. I literally laughed pretty much anytime I fell down. I laughed my head off
You
like a
need to go to
hysterical
West
madman.
Virginia. It's not actually that bad. Snowshoe, West Virginia is a great, like, super cheap budget trip because going to Utah can get kind of pricey. And it's like the closest. I mean, it's
It's
quote unquote close. I
yeah,
mean, it's not exactly just a hop, skip, and a jump, but you know,
yeah, it's lengthy to get there, but
I mean,
compared to
so
the
you
other
know,
possible snow resorts, it's probably the closest.
yeah. And I've been to Utah like 20. No, I've been to Colorado twice. I've been to Colorado twice, and it is a fantastic place. It has amazing snow, but dang it, I really am getting destroyed. But West Virginia is a close, just sort of, if you can't afford going to snowboard, because you know, Snow Basin, like Park City, are over $100 for some of the lift tickets. It's like, holy crap!
And is
You can
that a
get so
one-day
expensive.
ticket or like a week
That's one day
ticket?
ticket, yeah. Or you
Ouch.
could get a snowshoe when they're only like, I don't know, 40 for an entire week. I mean, they're pretty good.
Joker inbound, but I don't know if you're on this roof with me.
No, I went somewhere else, but I'm still dying.
Oh no, don't tell me I'm foul
Oh
kill
crap! I was the
again.
final. I was the final kill.
I might have been foul kill.
Nah, man, it was probably me.
So it's one of us, most likely.
Yeah. Oh, it was me. It was me.
Ah, it already. Wow, it already killed you. That it didn't show much of it killing you, at least for me.
Hmm?
7-10. What about you?
I got 3, and I died 10 times.
Oof. Hey, you and I
It
died the
was
exact
a
same amount of
rough.
times.
I would like land on a roof and then just die almost instantly. It's like, who on earth is shooting me?
Yeah, I
Anyway,
felt that.
um, but it would all. So back to the beach idea. So
I can play one
beach
more
is fun.
game, I think, but I'm gonna
Yes,
have to
one
wrap
more
it up.
game. One more game. One more game. I've already
The
taken
problem
a
is, like,
shower, so I'm like ready to go directly after this.
yeah, same here. I always shower before I stream.
I try to, but then it's like sometimes I don't. It's like great, I gotta like take a shower and then I gotta go to bed. But
I
anyway,
have to.
um, but beach would be fun because it could be like an all-day thing, and we could bring snacks. All the best trips. Well, no, I take that back. All the best summer days are like involve water somehow.
Debatable.
I mean, think of any other time that you had summer and you didn't have water involved. Even when you're outside doing stuff that's not water and sports, you still drink water.
That you literally say the same thing about like any time of year. And actually, I drink more coffee than I do water. So really, I just drink a lot of bean water. That's weird to say, bean water. But I
You
mean,
know,
that's technically
technically
what.
we only have like 30 seconds to live, but every single time we breathe in, the clock resets.
Technically, it's in like a minute.
I mean, if you're really bad like me. If you used to have asthma like me,
But I mean, there are also people who can hold their breath for a long time.
like, ooh, like,
And also, if you breathe in pure oxygen,
Tom
you
Cruise.
can. Like, if you breathe in pure oxygen, you can actually breathe in for longer.
Tom Cruise can hold his breath for like 6 or 8 minutes. It's kind of ridiculous.
Okay, I've taken off all my mods to this gun, and I'm not doing great. I literally, like, missed all my shots right now. I have a suspicion people are going to come from the outside.
Yeah, stop killing people so fast.
Ah, I got a hit marker. I knew it. That's evil. Good, but evil.
Oh, we could also bring a volleyball to the beach. Anyway, so I think that's the plan. I think that's what I'm gonna try and do. Is have like this Wednesday be a trial run to see how social people would be, and then next Wednesday or Thursday, assuming it's not raining, that's another reason I didn't do it this Wednesday. I didn't do the beach trip this Wednesday, is because it was like, A, you wouldn't be able to come, and B, it's raining.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
I
do
mean,
it.
so technically it involves water.
True.
How did I get another hit marker?
Actually, rainy days aren't exactly terrible either. Some of them can be pretty fun.
Can I survive this? That is the question. Yes, I can. So now I have to get guns with... I saw that in slow-mo. It was like encroaching on me. I just got missiled to death. But... I think someone's actually behind this.
I think I'm gonna go flank the flankers.
If you flank the flankers, do you become the flanker?
Yes, but I can flank the flank.
So
Whoa.
a chicken farmer becomes a chicken tender.
Huh. Uh-oh. I thought I was outflanking them, but they outflanked me. They
Yep,
flanked me,
flanking
flanking
is a
them.
dangerous game.
Basically, they were just playing leapfrog at that point, because they were like, I would go outside, and then they would go outside, and I was like, oh, no.
Pretty much, what... Flanking is just a giant game of leapfrog. Actually, that's pretty much what being a sniper is, if you miss your first shot. I think there's someone kind of on the west side of the map. Because
You're right, there is
high
someone on the
alert.
west side of the map.
I got high alerted.
Yeah, sniped. What's the odds of you doing each trip? Okay, assuming that it's a date that you can make, what are the odds of you coming to each trip?
The same as the outcomes.
100%.
So either yes or no. And that's probably going to be my answer for everything, because I don't want to say yes when I actually can, and I don't want to say no.
Well,
Because
no, I'm
if I
just like,
lock in my answer
figure
at
out,
no, then I can't take it. Then I can't really take it
comfortable
back.
doing the beach trip.
So I just say I don't know, because it's an easier answer to say. That way I have options.
Oh, there's just one guy camping. Oh, there's like 3 guys camping. I wonder who's doing this so fast.
I'm going to probably flank around the east side of that.
I'm gonna outflank them. I'm gonna outflank them. It's gonna be a flanking game of the highest.
The lies we tell ourselves. I'm going to flank him. I'm going to flank him.
It shall be the flanking like none other. Dang it. Yeah, flanking. I'm not gonna give it up. I'm gonna kill this guy eventually. Yeah, hell or high water, I shall outflank the flankers. Oh, crap.
Or you just can become a backline sniper.
You know what? That sounds better to me now.
Because there are some pretty good lines of sight on this map. So becoming a sniper actually can be pretty effective.
If I manage to get the final kill, that'll be insane, because not only have I done absolutely nothing to participate in this. Dang it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the final.
I mean, you could.
I have 1 kill, and I just got killed. I got killed like 12
We'll see.
times.
Shot. Grab
That's like
everything
80
you
yards. It's gotta be trash.
or just let it slip. His knees
It's
are
gonna be
weak, palms are sweaty, there's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come. Choking now, everybody's choking now. Clock runs out, time's up, over, cloud.
ooh
I
ooh
started it and I couldn't stop it.
0.11 KDR, one
Wow.
kill, 9 deaths.
I got
There's,
point 0.8, 4 kills, 5 deaths.
there's moments like these that I remember. Oh, wait a second. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
It's
always
definitely
the
about the
best.
map. If you don't get a good position, uh, it can be brutal. But let me just make sure I scan everything off. Really? That should have counted. But oh well. Um, but yeah, I gotta wrap up now before I get in trouble.
Mm.
Because we're leaving at 9 in the morning. So meaning I need to get up before 9. Kind of deal. Maybe if I can get some sleep and do and wake up early in the morning where I'll have time,
Well,
maybe I
we
could
both
stream.
know nobody's gonna sleep tonight.
I mean, I could just stay up all night.
That's
Ugh.
also a pretty good one.
Okay, so I gotta wrap up now, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe and stay up to date with what I do. Please ring that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, take it easy.